Looking for a new home? Nikki Mayo has a list of some of the best places to live around town.
It's one of the toughest decisions you'll ever make. Where are you going to buy your next house? Well, Baltimore Magazine has a few ideas in its Best Places to Live feature.
So there's lots of neighborhoods on the list that you might not think of.
Hunt Valley, Rogers Forge, Annapolis, Ellicott City, Westminster, and more made the list of top neighborhoods around the Charm City area. The list also features neighborhoods with the best kept secrets, great parks, and public schools, like Mount Washington.
This is a great example of the 59 neighborhoods we named. They come here because there's some unique shops here. They come here because the University of Baltimore fields are just up the road.
But it's not just sports that score big for Baltimore communities.
We actually rank the various neighborhoods with almost a point system with little icons for walkability, for good schools, for housing values, commutability to downtown, green spaces, and so forth.
And once you've found that perfect place, it's time to show some hometown team spirit.
The Orioles winning kind of affects everyone. We found, everyone from a couple who've been married for, over 50 years to a guy in Dundalk who got an Orioles tattoo to a family living in Canton who's training their young kids to be Orioles fans. So, it really represents like the full gamut of fandom.
After 14 losing seasons, 2012 was one heck of a year for the Birds, and Orioles Palooza took over Charm City.
All the extra inning games, all the one-run games. Narrowing it down to 10 was actually the hardest part. We remind people these were the 10 biggest games last year. These were the players, the 5 breakout players, one of which is Chris Davis.
There's also Wei-Yin Chin, Manny Machado, Ryan Mattis, and Nate McLeod. We have a link to Baltimore Magazine's Orioles and Best Neighborhoods list posted on thelistshow.tv. For The List, I'm Nikki Mayo.